I have been debating a lot lately on getting some new gear. I have a Canon R6 that I've had for several years. I've got a series of RF lenses, but I also shoot a lot with DSLR. I have the Canon 5D Classic. I also have the Canon 5D Mark II. And I'm making this video today mainly because I just want to let people know that you can still get great photos on DSLR. You don't have to have, that was pretty funny. You don't have to have the latest and greatest equipment to get good quality photos. You can get some great images shooting with the older technology, the older body styles. It's still gonna look great. So today I'm going to the studio that I use for some portraits. I'm going to be taking photos of my friend Jenny, who I've shot with several times in the past. And we're going to be doing natural light in the studio. We might be doing some off-camera flash. I don't know if this camera's shaking like crazy. I'm using a DJI Action 4. I've got it set up on a monopod in my car, and I can see it shaking. Hopefully the Rocksteady technology stuff is working really well here, because it's going to need it. And I don't edit my videos in anything except for iMovie, and I'm not doing anything crazy. So if it sucks, that's why. My whole purpose for this is just to show you that you can still get good images with DSLR. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get some good gear for your photos. Right now, the 5D Mark II that I'm using cost me about like maybe $250. The lens that I'm using is a Sigma 20-70 that I bought years ago for maybe like $600. I'm sure you can get it cheaper now. I've got a Sigma 50 1.4 that I got for like $150. I've got a 85 millimeter that I got for like $200. It's the Canon 1.8. And then I got a 100 millimeter macro f2.8 non-L. That's probably about $300. So all that combined is probably going to cost you less than a mirrorless body. So that is a camera and 4 lenses, which I think is a steal. And it does video as well. I'm not going to sit here and tell you need to use that for video, because I don't think it's good video. But it can do it. And if you need it in a pinch, there you go. But it is over 20 megapixels. The quality of the images look great. I think it has a different look to it than mirrorless cameras. So I just want to show people what you can do with it. I'm not sitting here telling you that the photos that I'm going to take are just going to be outstanding and award-winning or anything like that, but they're going to be good, and I know they're going to be good. I know that because I've done it 100 times, and I'm going to continue using that camera for the photos that I take. So if you're considering what you should get next, I'm not telling you to get a 5D Mark II. I'm not telling you to get DSLR. I'm just telling you that option is available for you. Mirrorless is way better for the ease of use. The technology is better, all that, right? If you want to guarantee you're not going to miss focus on a photo, get the mirrorless, right? But if you're on a budget and you have a need for a camera and glass, consider DSLR. Or if you have a style that's like mine, that's a little bit more on the retro side, that's a little that grain complements the look, then consider DSLR. But don't be stuck on mirrorless being the only thing you can do, or the only thing you can get. There's other options. There's great options. I only shoot Canon, so I'm only going to talk about Canon, and I'm only going to recommend Canon. But that's not to say that the other brands and manufacturers don't have great gear. They do. They all do. This is just my preference. I love Canon. I'm used to it. I know it like the back of my hand. I can do it with my eyes closed. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to hopefully shoot some behind the scenes at my shoot, and then I'm also going to upload some photos. I'm going to upload them unedited so you can see what the photos look like, and that way, oopsies, that way way you have a realistic representation of what the camera can produce. And if anybody has any comments or questions, drop them down below. It's my first video in a long time, so hopefully it doesn't suck. And that's that. So stay tuned for the rest, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Good. That looks beautiful. Yeah, good call on the colors. Perfect.
And I don't have to spend a dime on clothes.
There you go. I love that. That's even better.
It was free. It was already in my closet.
So let me show you how that's looking. So spin that wheel to the left.
To the left? Okay.
Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah, okay. That looks really good. Let me show you how.
Ooh!
All right, so the photo shoot is complete. Everything went well, just as expected. The natural light was great. I was able to use different rooms at the studio that I use, and really just excited to get home and check these out on the computer and see how they look on the big screen. I feel like the shots were coming out pretty sharp. I don't feel like I missed focus on anything, to be honest. And I did use the different focal points that the camera has. I believe this one has 9 or 11. I'm not sure. Typically, when I use the 5D Classic, I'll use just a single point and focus and recompose. On this one, I tried doing that, but I tried trusting the other focal points to make sure that I'm getting experience with them and seeing how they come out. So I don't think anything came out of focus, but again, we'll see. But you'll see all the images that I took. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we did I think 4 different looks. We used 3 different rooms and just different backgrounds and colors. And I'm so happy with it because I just like experimenting with different colors and concepts, as well as different types of clothing, adding accessories. We did like sunglasses, and we did like a hair wrap. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's kind of like a retro look, which I feel is my favorite type of style to shoot, and my editing style leans towards a more retro look by adding a little bit more grain and just giving that feeling with my photos as best as I can. So I'm happy with what we got. We'll check them out. Hope you guys enjoy the photos. I'll try to do more videos of these types in the future if possible. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you're interested in getting a Canon 5D Mark II, I would tell you to go get it. Is it going to replace a mirrorless camera? It won't. It's a different style of photography. But if your budget is not allowing to get into mirrorless, get DSLR, get you some good glass, get you a whole setup for the price of what one camera body would cost. That's my take on this. Well, have a good day. Be blessed. Take care. Keep shooting. Have fun with it, baby. I'm out.